What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Asia, aka Asia, and I am back with some more evil eye messages. Who's got the evil eye on you? Who's sending you the evil eye? All right. We are now on our water signs, but before we get there, I wanted to let y'all know that I am taking clients. If you ever want to book a reading with me because you're so intrigued at the way I provide my readings, you can do so by clicking the link tree in my bio. You can click the link tree that's going to be in the description box below if you're seeing this on YouTube. Once you click on that, it'll take you to my link tree. First box, book a personal tarot reading with me. Click or tap on that. Go down, evil eye reading. Boom, it'll be right there for you, okay? You can find me on Instagram, AYYEE_SHAA. TikTok, same thing, just put a 2 on that bitch, all right? So again, like I said, we're now on our water signs. So if you've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're motherfucking nasty, then these messages might just be for your ass. All right, so who is sending my water signs the evil eye? What's going on with that? What's going on? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 6 again. We did 5 at first for the earth signs, and then 6 came out for the air signs. So we are doing 6 again for our water signs. So your first card, water signs, is spilled tea, secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, is out. Oh, someone's trying to figure out your business so they can tell other people your business. Someone wants to spill some tea. I'm looking at my nails. My nails are ugly, but you know, it be like that. Someone wants to spill some tea. Then you got poker face, hiding true feelings, impossible to read, emotionally detached, you'll never know. So someone who you may feel you trust doesn't have their best intentions for you, okay? Because they telling your business. Then you have payday. Financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration of success, check cash, $1,400 going into your bank account. Okay. Next, you have me versus me, self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition, you goddamn right. Then you have retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. Let me back you up a little bit. There you go. And last but not leasty, you've got self-made, independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from nothing. Bottom of the deck, you've got love bombed, intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. Ooh, water sign. So you got a lot of people, a lot of energy, it seems, that's in your business that wants to tell your business. You've got people that they're sending you the evil eye because you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on what you need to do to heal yourself, to make yourself into a better person so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor with retirement goals. So while you're focusing on being better than you were yesterday, you got somebody ready to tell your fucking business. Maybe they want to know how you're doing it. All right, they want to know where you're getting all this money from. How is it that you're able to afford certain things? Maybe you weren't able to afford those things before, but now you can, and they want to know what's going on. So they could act as though they're not being nosy, but I think they are. We're going to get into it with the tarot. You already know. Okay? So, what is going on with my water signs? How will they know who this person is? What's going on with all this? You've got the Chariot, Cancer energy. Cancer season could be of significance. You could have those placements. You could be a Cancer. It says the warrior drives at night under a crescent moon. No hands on the wheel. He steers by force of will. That's Gohan sneezing in the background. So you're moving forward. So you could have got a new car recently. You could have moved. Someone is gossiping about you. They could be gossiping about your hard work, what that looks like. Did you earn what you have? Very weird energy here. So what's poker face? I just want one card, Spirit. Poker face. What's poker face, Spirit? Oh my gosh. I just want one card, Spirit. What's going on with this situation? What is this? The 10 of Swords in reverse. So you're no longer dealing with betrayal. So you could be the one that has a poker face where you're hiding your true feelings, where you're impossible to read and you're emotionally detached with the Ten of Swords in reverse, because you're no longer allowing people to hurt your feelings. You're no longer allowing people to manipulate you. They'll never know what you're truly feeling, and you could be doing this as a way to protect yourself, because you know you may have people around you that don't necessarily mean you well. What's payday? The Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like no one's coming to save you, and there's things that you have to do by yourself. And while you've had to cut people off emotionally with the Knight of Cups, where you may be emotionally detached and cut off, and this could be about like your family with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could also be that you may have ended a relationship, or you're going through divorce at this time, where you're just focusing on moving forward. You're focusing on your success. You're not really allowing your emotions to get the better of you right now. Like, you're really determined. A lot of water signs right now are determined to get to the finish line. You just got to keep pushing. You could feel like you have a fire under you right now. Like, all right, I gotta get through this. I gotta get to the next day and the next day and the next day. There could also be someone that could have been emotionally manipulative towards you too, to the point to where you recognize you have to move forward from that energy, because what's the point of being involved in that? Me versus me. The King of Wands. Yeah, you're fiery right now. Vision, honor, leadership, ultimate masculine energy. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you're focusing on your masculine qualities. Being more head over heart, using more logic. Again, not so focused on things emotionally. You're very passionate right now. You could be very artistic, a creative. You could have some businesses or business that you want to get back into because that brings you happiness. There could be some passion surrounding that that you're looking to tap in. Maybe it's a situation where it's like, all right, I keep saying I'm going to do this. Let me just go ahead and do it. I've been saying for the longest I was going to do something. Let me do it. And you're finally like, all right, I'm taking a stand. I'm doing it. What's retirement goals? Where is this? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're done lying to yourself. You're done believing an old storyline that you used to tell yourself, that you wouldn't be able to earn your relaxation, where you have to just keep on pushing and shoving. All right. But the Six of Swords is right at the bottom of the deck, honey bun. You are moving forward. You are being guided into unburdened waters. You're going through a transition right now. Okay. That's leading you to your Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Love that. Nine of Pentacles, it literally says right here, in the lap of luxury. So you're taking care of yourself. You're giving to yourself monetarily. You could be making more money right now, as you fucking deserve. You could have some money coming towards you, okay? Just like a random check could be coming towards you, or you're getting a raise. But you're done lying to yourself. You're done deceiving yourself. You're done sabotaging yourself. You're moving forward 1 inch at a time. What's self-made? Some of you could be business owners. You got the Six of Swords that came out in reverse over self-made, though. So you could have been blocking yourself. You could be the one that was blocking your own path. You have access to independent success, but you're being held back. You could feel like there's some oh my God, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean for that to come on. You could feel like there's something holding you back from being successful. Some of you could feel like it's your family, your past. Maybe you've never seen someone in your family be self-made. Maybe you have some limiting beliefs and doubts when it comes to that, and that's what's holding you back. You could also feel like a family member is holding you back from being self-made. But I feel like you're getting to the point where you recognize that, hey, if I want something to change, I'm going to need to do something about it. So are you like your worst enemy right now with being able to move forward? Let's find out. What's spilled tea in the Chariot, Spirit? The Empress in reverse. Ooh. Virgo, Taurus energy could be of significance. So you have a karmic feminine that could possibly be telling your business and gossiping about you. Things that you don't want shared just yet. They could be the one that's sharing it. So a mother figure could be of significance. When it comes to the Empress in reverse, this person is selfish. They're not abundant. They may ride on the coattails of others. There's a lot of a lot of hearsay, he said, she said, surrounding that. Someone could be very jealous of your abundance right now, and they could feel entitled to it. So the more that you move forward, the more you have someone that wants to block you, or at least to the point to where they just want to be in on a ride. Someone wants to ride the wave of your success, water signs. So just be mindful of that, okay? 11:11 on the timer. What's poker face and the Ten of Swords in reverse? The Hanged Man in reverse. Scorpio energy could be of significance. So there's a perception that you need to change, and that has to do with things going slowly. Knight of Pentacles. While you are healing through the midst of this betrayal that you have endured, be mindful that it doesn't harden you to the point to where you're completely emotionally unavailable. Now, I understand that in some instances, you need to retreat, reflect, recharge, remove, reset, return. I get that. At the same time, you don't want to get stuck in such a place to where you aren't trusting of anything around you. So when something good comes your way, you take everything as a test, when it doesn't need to be that way. The Hangman in reverse talks about not being able to change your point of view, being stuck in one perspective, not being connected to spirit. Okay. Nine of Wands. So you've been wounded so much. You've been dealing with a lot, and it's easier said than done than to let something harden you after being betrayed so many fucking times. So it's just easier for you. I feel like for some of you, it's easier for you to do that because you're protecting yourself. Just be mindful that because you're giving a poker face and not really allowing people in to know what your inner thoughts are, someone could see that as it's weird because they're not going to see it like that. They're going to be like, oh, you switched up. But that could have to do with boundaries. Maybe you need to set better boundaries around the people that are in your world right now, especially if it's family members that's like talking mad shit about you, or just talking about you in general, and it's like, why is my name in your mouth? That's at the Five of Cups in reverse, and then the Hermit. Virgo energy could be of significance. So what's payday and the Knight of Cups in reverse? The Nine of Cups reversed. Do you not feel abundant? Do you feel like you don't know enough? Or that you feel like you haven't done enough with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse? You got this payday here, but then you have the Nine of Cups. Do you not feel like you've earned whatever this is coming in? I wonder if some of you feel like you haven't earned what you've been working so fucking hard for, that when you get a break, you're like, okay, so what's the catch? 14:14 on the timer. I'm feeling the energy for this water signs is that you're your worst enemy right now. And it's not so much that it's other people, because it is other people, to be fair. But I'm also getting the feeling where you're just literally you versus you right now, where you're in competition with yourself to be the best and better version of yourself. But you definitely need to work on this feeling of not being abundant. You know, pay attention to your money, of course. You have a payday coming in, and I don't know why it's not helping you be relaxed. Yeah, you're trepidatious about this with the Fool in reverse. Okay, you could very much be overthinking too with the Queen of Swords. It's you could feel like, I think this is going to have to do with some inner child healing too, because I feel like for water signs, a lot of money is coming your way. And you need to work on recognizing that you deserve every single little bit of the money that you fucking have or that you're about to get. I wonder if some of you, it's just because you haven't touched this amount of money before. And it's like, wow, so do I really deserve this? Like, bro, yes, you fucking do. With the Eight of Pentacles, you've worked from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. We saw the Nine of Pentacles. So you deserve this. And you're not selfish for wanting to splurge on yourself, especially if you haven't been making that coin like that. Now, mind you, make sure you're doing what you need to do with your coin, okay? So it lasts. And save and do all the things and be morally, financially responsible. At the same time, you're allowed to honor yourself by taking care of yourself for how hard you've done so with what little you've had. Shit, that's a word. So what's me versus me and the King of Wands? The Eight of Pentacles came right back fucking out. Yeah. You are working against yourself. You are working your craft, okay? You are the apprentice, all right? You've sown some seeds, okay? And now you're watering them, you're nurturing them. You're getting to a point where you're getting to your own abundance because you are doing the work. Your hands are in the fucking mud right now, working your ass off. And you're not thinking about love right now with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're giving all of that to yourself. You're pouring that cup for yourself. You're not expecting anybody else to do it for you. Yeah, water signs are grinding right now. Grinding. What's retirement goals in the Seven of Wands reverse? I mean, Seven of Swords reverse. Excuse me, Spirit. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, you're not talking to nobody. You're not open to conversation right now. You are doing a lot of reflecting. Like I said, you're doing a lot of, what's my next move? I want to do this, so how am I going to do that? Someone could want to come in with an apology too, which is going to be interesting. You have sudden insight, inspiration, challenges ahead with the Ace of Swords here. There's some communication that could be blocked. I feel like a lot of you water signs are just so focused on yourself right now. You're not really up to entertaining anything with anybody else when it comes to deep dives and conversations. It's like, you know what work you need to put in for yourself in order to get to where you want to, and you're not compromising that. You're very you're not compromising right now because you know what you want. And I feel like you just don't want to hear shit from anybody else right now. What's self-made and the Six of Swords reverse for my water sign, Spirit? Hold on, y'all. All these cards coming out. What's self-made? Shit. The Nine of Wands. We saw this earlier. Survival is a matter of perseverance and vice versa. So you just planned, you know you got to keep going in order to get to what you want. But you got to work out this lack mindset with this Five of Pentacles. You have some good stuff coming towards you. The more that you focus on yourself, the more that you give yourself exactly what you deserve. At the same time, it feels like you have a connection to, you have a relationship with money that you really need to work on. At the same time, now that I'm looking at everything the way that with everything all together, another message I'm getting is that there is an earth sign feminine, or at least there's this maternal feminine energy that's, I get the feeling that they don't want you to not need them in some kind of way. And you being independent and not needing them and being dependent on them emotionally might be bothering them. Signs of significance are Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio right now. Heavy sword energy too. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy could be of significance. You could be seeing 7, 6. Someone could be born on the 9th, the 6th, the 7th, the 10th, the 18th. Okay, the 28th. The 5th. So we have 6, 7. I thought we had an 8 here. No, we don't. We do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're in alignment. Whatever you're going through right now, water signs, it's happening for a reason. You are going through this to get to your retirement goals, to get to that pay, to get to that coin. You may just really be protecting yourself right now and being mindful of those around you, because you've had people that have spilled your tea in the past before, and you just don't trust anybody right now. So you're focusing on yourself and what you can control in this situation, and what you can control is yourself, how you respond to things, who you allow in your circle. Additionally, there could be someone else that's that could be an earth sign or a fire sign that with heavy sword energy that is unable to see you as someone who doesn't need them anymore. Okay, someone that could be heavy in their feminine energy, where they feel like you don't need them anymore. And then how fair is that to them? Like, what do you mean you don't need me to make you happy? That's something that I'm also getting in this reading too. That someone wants to move forward after something was revealed, some tea was revealed, and they want to move forward with you, but they can't seem to catch up with you. Everything is blocked because you're so focused on yourself right now. And they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time dealing with that. So now we're going to hooty-hoo sound off, where we go by the signs, and we are in Taurus season. So we're going to start with Taurus, and we're going to go all the way to Aries. And this is the True Intentions Oracle deck, all right? Again, if you want to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. It is also going to be in the description box below if you're watching this on YouTube, all right? So for my water signs dealing with the Taurus, what are their true intentions? Check in. I want to catch up, make sure you're doing well, and see where we stand. Water signs dealing with a Gemini. Water signs dealing with a Gemini. What is the Gemini's true? What are Gemini's intentions? That's a lot. Mirror. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. Water signs dealing with a Cancer. This has been the longest message that we've got so far. Then I gotta do fire signs after this. Water signs dealing with a Cancer. True intentions of a Cancer for my water signs. Positive. My intentions are pure, and I want only to elevate and improve your life. Water signs dealing with a Leo. Okay, we got 2. Journey. Adventure awaits. A physically or emotionally expanding experience is ahead. Also, meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. Damn. Water signs dealing with a Virgo. Big favor. I'm looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. At the bottom of the deck for that, you've got, I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I did, and I owe you an apology. Water signs dealing with a Libra. Libra, past. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. Water signs dealing with a Scorpio. Water signs dealing with a Scorpio. Unfriendly. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. Yeah. Water signs dealing with a Sagittarius. Support. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. Be mindful, though. The Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck says revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Ugh. Water signs dealing with a Capricorn. That's too many. Earth signs. Oof. You could have earth placements. Water signs. What is Capricorn's intentions? Gossip. You'll be eager to hear this, but beware. What I say about others could easily be said about you. Ooh. Water signs dealing with an Aquarius. What are Aquarius's true intentions? Future. Our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. Watch out for this Aquarius, though. Bottom of the deck is lust. Our bring intense desire, a magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. Ew. Water signs dealing with a Pisces. You got 2 for Pisces. Plans. Seeing you as a priority for me. I want to make plans with you, but you got sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. Ew. And then lastly for Aries. Water signs dealing with an Aries. Water signs dealing with an Aries. You got 2 cards. You got lust and status. I bring intense desire, magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. 25:55 on the timer for that. And status. Social standing is very important to me. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. Damn. All right, so that's what I've got for you, water signs. I hope these messages have resonated for you. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're seeing it on YouTube. If you want to know my YouTube, it's Asia's Intuitive Reads. Instagram is Aisha, AYYEE_SHAA. Add a 2 to that if you want to find me on TikTok. You know what it is and you know what it ain't. If this doesn't resonate, share with your mammy, granny, and your auntie Annie because they rock with me. 2626 when the timer tells me that, okay? I'll holla back.